Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, my name is LJ and you're watching NoClutch Garage, and we're right here with my friend Eric. You guys remember Eric? We're actually going to be using his car as our kind of test mule. I wanted to talk about MG Flasher and the map switching mode. I know that other platforms like BootMod and MHD are starting to roll out with their own versions of it, but MG has had it for a pretty long time actually, and it's all custom code. So we're gonna go through it because I felt like I should make a video just on this because it can be pretty confusing. But since MG has had it for a while and I am now on MG, I'd like to show you guys how this works. Now, unfortunately, I don't have my maps coded into map switching yet on my car, so I can't really show you. But in either case, I want to focus on off-the-shelf maps and actually how the system would work without so much custom work done to your map. When you go onto MG Flasher, there's an option for you to enable map switching. So when you first go to Flash Stage 2 or Stage 1, whichever one, you want to go ahead and make sure that you have that option clicked. And then everything after that, you know, if you have an upgraded pump, all of that, then you can go ahead and click and select whatever applies to you and go ahead and flash. And then once you flashed, for example, he's going to be flashing Stage 2. Once you flash into Stage 2, that's it. You can literally switch to any map from there without having to reflash. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. Looks like he's flashing the car right now, so we're going to give it a minute and then we're going to show you how to do this. Alright guys, so right here we have our phone ready to flash. Around this area we have 93 octane, so he's going to go ahead and hit 93 octane and then, you know, continue. Right there at the top, switchable maps, you want to have that on. He has it on already, and then he has the Dorch Engineering Stage 2 pump, so he's going to go ahead and click that. Anything else is up to preference. That's pretty much it for this. And then we're going to go ahead and click continue, and we're going to go ahead and flash. And then we just wait. If you're already flashed with the switchable maps, then you don't really have to do this. I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of what it looks like since he was already flashing. Alright, so then we have to go to... Shit, I forgot how to do this shit. I think I have to go back and look at my video.
I'll send you the link, bro.
That's staying in there for sure. Alright guys, so right now we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on our car, and we actually can't do any of the functions until after 30 seconds after the car has been on. So we're gonna go ahead and turn it on, and this is gonna be loud because Eric is straight piped. So as you guys can tell, obviously when you start the car, it's gonna be in park. And this is exactly how we want to set up whether we're driving. Like if we were driving, you want to pull over and switch maps. You want to put it in park. If you're already driving, you don't need to wait the 30 seconds because the car will already have been running. Alright, so now we have the car back on. We ran into some technical difficulties, but we're back. So we have the car on. It's been longer than 30 seconds now, and now we can actually go into the map switching mode. And to do that is very easy. What you have to do is you have to press the brake pedal 5 times, and you're gonna hold on the 5th time. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're gonna see up here the check engine light is gonna start flashing, and that's how you know you're in map switching mode. There are ways to see which map you're on. So if you fully press the gas, you're gonna see up here it's gonna change, right? So as I press it, it goes to ready, which is slot 0. If you look at your manual, which is very important, and I tell people read the manual because it's going to give you all the information you need. But if you look at the manual, it shows you exactly which slot to use for whatever map you want. So this is flashed Stage 2 98 RON or 93 octane. So slot 0 is going to be the default, which is going to be the 98 RON, and then slot 1 is going to be also Stage 2 but for 91 octane. And then the ones that we really want to look at for this particular car is going to be slot 2, which is Stage 2.5, which basically makes use of the high pressure fuel pump, and slot 3, which is going to be Stage 2 E30. And then if you really want to completely remove the flash benefits, so the power, you can go back to stock, and that would be slot 4. I'm going to show you right here on the buttons how to switch between each mode. Basically, each mode is going to correspond to one of these slots, right? So for example, map 4, right now the car's in Sport Plus, so that's map 4 always. If we go down to Sport, that's going to be slot 3. Comfort, it's going to be slot 2. And Eco Pro is going to be slot 1. And then if we want to go back to slot 0, which is the default, you would put the car all the way in sport mode, and then we're going to press this button right here twice. That's the automatic start stop button, or they call it the MSA button. So in a very quick sequence, you would press right here Sport Plus, then double tap, and it'll go to 0. For these purposes, we're going to put the car on, what was it, slot 2, right? Because slot 2 is going to be stage 2.5, and this car has a high pressure fuel pump, so we're going to go ahead and put it on 2.5. To do that, you just have to remember which slot belongs to whichever map. So I'm going to go ahead and press the gas pedal and going to take it down to comfort, because that's going to be my slot 2. And then I can release the gas, and I am now on slot 2 or map 2, which is 93 octane 2.5. Now if I want to check if I'm just like sitting, you know, on the side of the road or whatever, and I want to take a quick look at which map I'm on, maybe the car feels weird or something, all you have to do is do the 5 presses of the brake and hold, and then you're going to press the gas pedal, and it's going to point you directly to the map that you're on. Alright, so now imagine that I'm on map 2 and I want to go ahead and switch to map 4. Then we put it on Sport Plus, which is going to be map 4, and then let go of the gas. And when I go to check it by just pressing the gas pedal, it's going to show me map 4, which is the last map that I was on. For our purposes, we are going to switch it to map 2. So I'm going to go ahead and press the gas pedal, and it's going to show me which map I'm currently on, and then take it down to comfort mode. It's going to put me in map 2, and then I can let go of the gas. If I'm done completely with map switching, I'll let go of the brake as well, and the light goes away, and now I'm on map 2, which on this flash is going to be 93 octane 2.5. Basically stage 2.5 93 octane is, I'm not really sure what it does in terms of trying to utilize the pump a little bit more. The biggest benefits you're going to see with an upgraded pump are going to be with ethanol. That's a whole other video in itself, but right now I just wanted to show you the map switching basics. It's very simple. We're also going to go over a few features in other videos, like burbles on the fly or max cooling mode, which you can do while you're driving. We'll look at all of that in another video. I just felt like this needed its own video so that you guys can be clear about the steps on how to do map switching with MG Flasher. An important tidbit is, if you, for example, are custom tuned, you know, you have a bigger turbo, or you're just custom tuned in general, you can actually get your tuner to build you a map pack, you know, with like 4 allotted slots. I think it's what it is, 4 or 5, and you can have them customized to where, you know, you might have a 93 map that's kind of easy on gas, a 93 map that's very aggressive, maybe an ethanol map, and have them all packed into a single flash so that you can switch between them through map switching. That's one of the neat things about MG Flasher, and I think my tuner and I are going to be experimenting with that pretty soon. But this is all out of the box. Every time you flash, if you have the option selected, these are the options that you're going to have. And of course, the selections vary by flash that you choose. So I will link the manual in the description down below. Like I said, it's very important that you read this so that you don't get anything, you know, wrong, or you know, maybe you get frustrated because you're trying something that you thought was a certain way and it's actually not. But hopefully this video clears it up a lot for you. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the description down below. And if you like this video, go ahead and like, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.